Coffee time! Yes! Welcome aboard Lady Liselot on the 1st of January 2024. I dropped anchor and I celebrated New Year's Eve over here in the Netherlands on a small, bay called the Kleipool. Yes. And on 300, 400 meters there are houseboats and a windmill and a farmer's house. And for sure these people celebrated New Year's Eve, woohoo, with a lot of fireworks. I arrived at the winter berth a couple of days ago, and when I was docked over there for 2 days, something happened with my body, something happened with my stomach, and I wanted to get out because I live on a boat to sail with this boat, to drop anchor and to enjoy nature and be on myself also. Last year I celebrated New Year's Eve in Belgium, in Blankenberge, and you have heard about that city many times before in previous videos, because this summer I left Blankenberge for Ramsgate and a lot of things happened. 6 months before the summer I celebrated New Year's Eve in Blankenberge, and before I arrived in Blankenberge I did a pit stop in Tholen. It is in the Netherlands and I had never been there before. So I would say I'd love to share this footage with you. You want to join? Grab something to drink and join me with my coffee and let's have a look at the footage. It looks like this. Okay, have a look where we are now on the mooring pontoon. Let's start the systems. It is port camera recording, starboard camera recording, and rear camera recording. We have 14 knots of wind in the protection of the locks already. So let's wait and see what it brings us. Where's my sweater? First we will detach the lines, and the good news is that the wind will push us from the Yeti anyway. Wow! Have a look at the speed. The speed of the wind pushing her forward. The fenders are still out because we need them in the lock, of course. I will switch on my navigation lights. It's winter time, so why not have the lights on all the time? Okay. There's a sailboat on anchor. I saw them pass by last night. I thought, where are these guys heading for? And I guessed that they would go for an anchorage. And they did. What's the wind? 23 knots. Alright. So we will face some wind, because it's on the bow, and that is exactly the course that we will go for approximately 2 hours or something. So I'm on 18 now. Jachtensluis. Lady Liselot. Ja, een hele goede morgen. Je bent heel zacht te verstaan. Je collega van Volkerak Noord ook. Maar ik lig aan de Haringvlietkant en ik zou graag een schutting willen hebben. Kan dat hier bij de jachten of moet ik naar de professionele sluis? Ja, correct. Heel fijn, dankjewel. Goeie wacht. Red, green. Great. When I released the lines, I also secured the anchor. because with 22, 23, 24 knots of wind I expect some waves outside. I need my thrusters, I think. And now I have to play a little bit with the engines to be sure that I will hit the wall, touch the wall, not hit. Please do not hit the wall. So, hello Volkerak, what do you bring us? We are talking about wind at the moment of 24, 25 knots of wind. And the wind is from that direction, which is south. And I am on the other side, on the wrong side of the river, since the wind pushes all the water towards me. So what I will do, I will cross the Volkerak and then I will try to find the protection of the, what's the word, leeward side. I have no idea if that is the correct expression, so that I benefit the protection over there. Let's have a look. Are there any AIS targets behind me? Yes, but not heading towards me, and that is also the case over here in front of me. So Lady Liselot die steekt de Volkerak over om aan het verkeerde kantje te gaan varen, zodat ze een beetje profijt heeft van de hoge wal. There's a barge coming towards me and I cross the Volkerak in a 90 degrees angle. And his speed is Talesini, waves, is 17 kilometers per hour and I am at 9.7. Okay, yes, I have one engine, so I thought it was a wise decision at least to mention my intentions. Yep, and he has to follow the Boyd Canal anyways, and I will go between the shore and the buoys because it is 6 meters of depth over there, so it is no problem for me to do it that way and benefit the protection of the higher shore. Coffee time! Yes, it is 10 minutes past 11 and we are almost at the entrance of the canal. There's a barge behind me, somewhere over there, and a barge coming towards me. So I will cross the canal within a couple of minutes towards my own side, the correct side, because there are a lot of trees alongside the canal, so I will benefit the protection on both sides. And we do not need to be on this side anymore. Let's have a visual. Ah yeah, over there. No. So I can cross to the correct side of the canal. And as you can hear, my clear view window is on because it is raining at the moment. And yes, I have a clear view. Okay. For maneuvering, when I was in the way for the other boats, I had my starboard engine also switched on, but I will not need it anymore. We can work it out on the port engine alone. On the Volkrak we had at 1650 RPM. We had a speed of approximately 9.7, 9.8 kilometers. Let's say 10. And that was with still 22 knots of wind, despite the protection of the shore. And now in the canal the wind is, let's have a look. Okay, 20 knots, 18. Yeah, we have some protection, so that is good. And the speed is the same, 1650 RPM, 9.8 kilometers per hour. Easy. And when you watch American videos from boaters, motor yachts and trawlers, then they talk about speed in knots, and that is because most of them are at sea, and at sea you always use the knots speed, and over here in the inland situation, in the at least in the Netherlands, but I think also in the rest of Europe, we always use kilometers. Well, and then when you watch the other channels, then you hear people say, oh, we are at 1600 RPM at a speed of 9 knots. That is almost 1.8 times the kilometers. Well, I have 175 horsepower per engine, and running one engine will bring me, I'm speeding up to 10.2 kilometers per hour. The blind spot you often hear about with barges, that with the wheelhouse on the rear end of the boat and the boat empty, they cannot see what is in front of the boat, and that problem is solved the moment that you have the wheelhouse in front of the boat, because you can see exactly what is in front of the boat. Ta-da! But yeah, from what I have read in the comments, is that the professional barge skippers prefer having the wheelhouse on the back of the boat, because it is easier to steer, to maneuver the boat that way. So, almost at Tholen, just 250 meters, and then we go to starboard, and there is what is it called, a bay, and then via the bay we can go towards Tholen. New areas. Wind at the moment, as we speak, 21 knots, but I have seen 25 and 26 already. Okay, this is completely new to me, never been here, no idea what we can expect. So I will grab my coat. But, oh, let's have a look. This is a green one, and over there is a green one, and then we have a red one. Okay. So, is there a buoyed canal? Yes, there is, but it is not necessary for me. It is to show the mooring facilities for the barges. Okay. And there's a sign, Marina, that way. I already guessed so. The first marina says, welcome. Please call the harbor master. And since I have not been here before, I will go towards the end of this harbor and see what the mooring facilities are. Okay. But perhaps I can moor over there also. Next to the quay, why not? Okay, I think I found a very easy Yeti. It is that Yeti over there. And it seems very easy to handle. With the wind a little bit on the Yeti. I will use this one. They're bollards, yeah, small ones, but okay. Yeah, let's grab the middle line. So, fixed. This is a nice spot. Okay, on this sign it says I have to report at the harbor master. On that sign there is the number of the harbor master, but perhaps there's also a number somewhere over here. Let's report and then fix a cup of coffee or something like that. Let me think. Well, welcome in the village Tholen. A couple of months ago I was in the lock and I asked the neighbor, what is your destination? And he said, we are going to Tholen. We love it over there. So that was the reason why I decided today to have a stopover in the village Tholen. And let's have a look what Tholen has for us. So we have some historical houses. We have a church. We have one windmill. And there is another windmill. And then we have streets. And then we have one-way streets. We have some shops. And of course we have the harbor. And the harbor itself is divided by several marinas. This was my 15 minutes of bicycle ride through Tholen. I think I had all the streets by now, and well, this is how the village looked like. And is it worth visiting Tholen? Of course, when you are in a holiday mood, every village with a harbor is a pleasant place to stay. So I would say, come and visit Tholen yourself and decide whether it was worth the journey, yes or no. Yeah, Tholen. Go and visit it to see if you like it. For now, this is the end of the film. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the footage that I share, give me the thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed already, then please do. If you have subscribed, thank you very much, because the algorithm of YouTube loves to see how many people are addicted to my content. Well, and perhaps you are not addicted, but you just like it. It's good to me. For now, thank you very much for watching. And do I see you in the next video? Alright then, bye bye.